Hello all, this is Queenie Lume. Welcome back to my channel. This is my 15-month lock update. So in this video, I'm going to include updates on my lock routine and my retightening method, the number one thing I cannot stand about my locks, and why I recently cut off 8 locks. You think I'm joking, but I did. I cut off locks. I cut off a lot of them. So if you want to find more information about all the things I just mentioned, make sure to watch this video to the very end. And finally, you might notice that I'm wearing some contact lenses. If you want to find out more information about these contact lenses and where you can find them, make sure to look in the description box below and watch the video all the way through. Okay, so first, before we go any farther, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you can see updates about my videos as soon as they're uploaded. So let's start with my 15-month general lock update. So as I usually do, I'm going to start with my 360. Like that. So I'm going to start off with a question a lot of people get, which is, have you experienced any itch? I still haven't. 15 months locked, no itch. So you guys know what that means. If you watched any of my videos, that means I haven't put any moisturizer in my hair since I started locking, except for that one time that I used Candy Sweet Beauty's scalp oil. So that's something I did use, but I don't use it regularly because I don't really think I need it. Now, if you're looking at my hair, you're going to see that I don't think in general there's much lock lint. Like, I haven't seen much. I did once notice a single pink fuzzy and I was freaking out, but it's not everywhere else. I try to be really careful about that, especially when it comes to a couple of the sweaters I have and a couple of the hoodies. I try to avoid anything that I think might get in my hair. But I think one of the things that has been very instrumental in me not getting lock lint, which is the thing that most people get around now, is this sheet towel. So getting a sheet towel, it's $59, but it's $59 well spent. It helps my hair dry so much quicker than if I was just letting it air dry. And because my hair is so thick, I definitely need something to absorb some of the water for me so that I'm not just sitting there like for a whole day with damp hair. So I really love this. It doesn't get lint in your hair. It's easy to keep on your head, and it's just a good investment. So if you're interested in getting this sheet towel to prevent lock lint, then you can find a link for this sheet towel in the description box below. Okay, next. A lot of people said that there was gonna be an ugly phase, but I don't feel like I'm in it. I don't feel like I ever reached it, and yeah, I don't really feel like I ever had an ugly phase, and I'm 15 months out, so there you go. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it doesn't really seem to me like it's gotten much longer. One thing that I would mention about how my hair has changed is that it's extremely hard to put in a bun because it's so thick now. So here we go. We're gonna put this in a bun. Actually doesn't look that bad. Okay, cool. So yeah. This is actually the first time that a lot of them have reached all the way to the bun and they're staying up, which I'm really proud of my hair. Good job, guys. Me putting my hair in a bun leads into why I cut off at least 8 locks and why I combined even more than that. I ended up cutting off some locks. You can see from this angle. I decided to just cut off my kitchens. It was just like messy, and no matter what I would do, like more and more hair was just growing down, and I didn't like the look of like these extra ones just like hanging at my neck. And I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I want. So I just cut them off, and I'm just gonna keep like just shaving this part of my neck, just because I think it looks neater and I like the way it looks. So I cut off at least 4 locks for that. And then up front, so basically what happened was, I think like in sections like this, there used to be 3 locks here. Yeah, you can kind of tell. So there used to be 3 locks here, but instead what I did was, before I retightened the locks, I decided that I wanted, like there was 1 lock in the middle and I wanted to split it between the 2 locks on either side. So what I did was I went to the end of the new growth, I cut off the old lock, I split the hair in half, and then I incorporated it into this lock and this lock when I retightened it. So that's why I cut it off, because I didn't want to take the entirety of 1 lock and put it on one side and just like twist 2 together. So that's what I did. But it's really not noticeable, and I think going forward, every time I retighten my hair, I might continue to do that method where I like cut a lock, split it in half, and then put it on either side, because I don't really need as many locks as I have. I think a better target number for the amount of locks that I wanted was 500, just in terms of how long it takes me to retighten my hair personally. But I think once I'm a physician assistant, I am definitely going to employ someone to retighten my hair for me. Yeah, but for now, I'm just gonna like slowly reduce the number that I have. I'm not trying to get too combining heavy or combining crazy, you know what I mean? Because I was just trying to be cognizant of my grid. I made sure I only locked them this way. I did combine a good amount on this side. So that is why I cut some of my locks on. 1 was just because I wanted to clean up my nape and I didn't like the way it looked, and 2 was because I was using it as a method to combine some of the ones in the front and make sure that none of the boxes were too big. So now we're gonna launch into my lock routine update. Quick note that links to all of the products that I'm about to talk about will be in the description box below, so make sure you check them out down there if you are interested. So first, I'm going to start out with this brown silk pillowcase from Yanni Best. I have spoken about this before, but I really can't say enough good things about it. It is silk. It's a really good buy considering it is $23.99, and if you are interested in getting it, it's in the link below. It's really great if you don't like to wear anything on your head. It's great if you want to keep your skin from drying out, because silk is also good for your skin as well as your hair. It is also great if you're trying to prevent lock lint, another great tool to use. Secondarily, I have been using this satin bonnet. When I'm not too hot, I will use this, and I like it because it stays on your head without actually being very tight. Like you can see, it's super stretchy, but it doesn't fall off my head while I'm sleeping, which is really nice. And the reason I started using this is because I've been wanting to protect my edges, because as you saw in one of my more recent videos, I've been having some problem with my edges coming out, and I think that's because I'm a face sleeper. Just like completely prone, like on my stomach, like, so this is super helpful just to prevent the friction. I already have the silk pillowcase to prevent the lock lint. This is an additional layer that I think will be very, very useful. I might also start using this when I have like a hood or something. I don't want to get my hair wet, which I don't really see happening because, you know, I like don't mind getting my hair wet. But if I ever have a hood that has like something fuzzy on the inside, I'll probably end up wearing this. That is $14.99 on Amazon. You can find that in the description box below. So additional little update on my lock routine. I have been spraying my hair basically once a day to once every 2 or 3 days with water, and that's basically it. So that might be why my hair still looks really, really short and slightly thicker than it used to. Next, we're gonna talk about my retightening method update. So I retighten my hair every 7 to 8 weeks. It's really based on when I have a school break. So I just finished a retightening. That's why my hair looks so crispy, but it's been a week since I finished. So I think one of the reasons why you don't see my hair coming out in the front and why it still looks so noticeably like the grid that I started with is because of this magic that I made. Super easy to make, it's good for your hair, it's super cheap, and any of you guys can make it. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. I've been making my own aloe vera gel, and I've been using that to retighten my hair. I put it on my fingers, I like put it around the base, I wrap it with my fingers, I spray it with water, and then I lock. And I think that's been keeping my hair like just like longer in the lock configuration. I also like it because it won't build up in your hair. It's 100% natural. Like, I got the aloe vera plant myself. I stripped it open. I scooped out all the gooey delicious insides, and then I pulverized it with like a potato masher, and then I took a strainer and I poured it in, and I squeezed it out kind of like you would do with a cheesecloth. I probably should have gotten a cheesecloth because it would have been much quicker, but that's what you can do. You can also put it in the blender, but I was already like getting everything dirty in my kitchen, so I didn't need to also get my blender dirty, and I didn't need as much of it as I actually made. So this is like a little, I know I couldn't take the label off all the way, so please don't judge me, guys. But this is what I made, and it's basically 1/3 aloe vera gel to 2/3 water, and it was amazing. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to see if I can use it as a way to curl my hair. But I've been using this when I retighten, and it's something I would definitely recommend. If you want a video on that, let me know. But I love this stuff. Additionally, as you guys all recommended in one of those videos where I showed you my edges, I am retightening the front of my hair more often so as to keep it locked, you know. So that's another thing. I'm definitely doing that. I'm trying to like retighten my hair. I guess it's once every 7 to 8 weeks, but then I'll retighten the front like once every 4 to 5 weeks. And that really just falls in line with whenever I have free time from PA school. So, yeah. And additionally, when I retightened the most recent time, I don't know if you can tell, but I retightened using my center line, and I did that for a couple reasons. One was because I wanted to evaluate the front mainly. I wanted to evaluate the front on an equal basis on both sides. So I would like do one lock, one row here, one row here, one row here, one row here. So I could just like make sure that I felt like I wasn't combining too many locks on either side. I personally, it doesn't actually look that bad right now. It looked super strange when I split it down the middle the first couple times, but this doesn't look too bad. It's a little uneven, but so I locked it down the middle, if you can tell. It looks super strange if I leave it like this for the rest of the video. I don't know. Like, as of now, my hair is not, like, I don't think it looks cute like this. You let me know what you guys think. Okay, and now, last but not least, or second to last but not least, the #1 thing that I cannot stand about my locks. You probably already know. Anyone got some guesses? Just think about it for a second. I know, like, you can't tell me right now because I'm just making this video, but think about it. It's the follicles. I just can't with the follicles. You got me over here, like, these follicles have me over here being like, I need to figure out the chemical structure of these follicles so I can break them down without having to dye my hair, because it's ridiculous. So I'm hoping that the shampoo and maybe the deep conditioner that Candy Sweets Beauty sent me will help me break down the follicles at the edges of my hair, because they really bother me. I mean, I know it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with my hair or anything, it's just bothersome, and really the only way that you can handle them, I've heard so far, is that they either break down naturally on their own or you have to dye them. And I don't know if y'all can tell with this lighting, but my hair is kind of a unique color, and it's different colors in different places, and I just like it like that. And I don't really want to put any chemicals on my hair. So I'm kind of at a little bit of a catch-22. I don't know. At some point you probably will see me like do some kind of like rinse or tint to tint the follicles, because they do bother me. But I wonder at what cost it is to my natural hair color. So if anyone has any recommendations, like I don't know, will the apple cider vinegar rinse help with the follicles? Is there like some kind of honey thing I can do to help with the follicles so I don't have to dye my hair? Should I just try olive oil? I don't know. Please let me know in the comment section below. And last but not least, let us now talk about the contacts that I'm wearing. So I have gotten these contacts sent to me by TTDI, but I'm just like thinking like I have nowhere to wear these. So I just decided why not just like have fun and wear them during my videos. Maybe you guys will. I live in New York City. So I'm just thinking that maybe you guys are interested in them, or I don't know, just to try something new. Like I don't really wear makeup like that. Like I have a little bit of blush on, but I just really don't. So this is my makeup. I like to get my eyelashes done, and now I've been having a lot of fun with these contact lenses. So these are the TTDI Himalaya gray contact lenses. I think in general, of all the ones that I've tried, these ones are some of my more favorite ones. They're pretty natural. Now I'm going to turn off my ring light so you can see them in more natural lighting. I really enjoyed them. I'll put a link for all the products that I mentioned and these contacts in the description box below. If you have any questions about anything, as always, leave it in the description box below. If you haven't already gotten a chance to subscribe, make sure to do that now and click that notification bell so that you can see uploads as soon as they're uploaded. Also, if you like this video, feel free to drop a like. That helps me out a lot, so I'm really thankful for that. And as always, just thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those OGs out there who have been watching my channel since I first started locking my hair. I recognize you guys when I am looking at comments, and I do try to respond to as many as I can. And I just thank you so much for being part of my journey, following my journey. I'm here at 15 months locked, and I just can't believe that my life has changed so much and that I ever had my hair in any hairstyle other than this. Cause there's a couple things about it I just don't think that you can undervalue. One is freedom. 2 is freedom. 3, you know, we're pretty unique in that there's really no other like group of people that can do their hair like this and have it just be so low maintenance and so healthy for their hair. So like this is something that really makes us, as you know, like part of the African diaspora, stand out. So if you have any questions about locking your hair, any videos that you want to see, or just any comments in general, as always, just like leave those in the comment section below. So thank you so much for watching. This is Queenie Lume. Have a great day.